So we certainly today had technical problems with me. So anyway, uh, blessings be to everyone. And I want to take a second here to thank Denise for and Neshi for all the work that they have done with all of us. And I've been watching and trying to learn the new process of what we're doing here with Be Live TV. And it's been a road for me anyway. So, and I wasn't too nervous about it, but maybe today I'm a little rattled because I couldn't get on right away. But anyway, I'm here. And I wanted to also let you all know that I have been asked to be part of a universal center that we are creating here in Largo, Florida. And there are I think there's a core of 4 of us. And we're really excited. We're going to have a college. We're going to be doing all kinds of wonderful spiritual counseling, meditation circles, Reiki healings, and just a ton of great things. And the woman who is upstaging and putting this all together her name is Magdalene Hawk, and she is a spiritualist. And I set it out in the ether. This is what I did. I just sat down one day and I said, I want to meet a true, honest to goodness spiritualist. I don't want anybody that's phony baloney. And lo and behold, this woman came into my life. And it was just awesome. And so we have been just rocking and rolling ever since we hit the ground. It's like, what does she say? Run high. No, run fast. No, it's run high and then jump high, because you can go as high as you want. Well, anyway, so we're all excited. We got a really cool event, a lot of good things coming. So I'll be sharing that with you. And next month, I'm going to have her as a guest here in my home, and she'll be on my show. So you'll all get to meet her and see what a wonderful person that she is. But today, I'm going to talk about meditation. But I also have to kind of let you know that if you see me looking around the room and it's like, where is she going, or what is she looking at? It's spirit, because that's how they talk to me, is all of a sudden they'll just kind of, it'll jar me a bit, and then I got to look and see what they're trying to say to me. And so if you see my eyes rolling, it's not because I'm out there, in no zone. You have to understand that, that's how they work with me. And but I did take some bullet notes today because I was kind of nervous about how this was all going to fly. And so I thought, well, okay, here we are. But anyway, so good things to those who wait, right? So, but anyway, when we think about the words relaxation and meditation, now I'm not going to lead you in a meditation today. I want you to think about meditation, because sometimes people say things like, oh, I just can't, I don't have the time. And they get all stressed out and nervous about, how they're going to get time to do meditation. Well, let me tell you something. Your every thought of your every day is meditation. You probably thought, what? Because I'm not in a relaxed state. But you can keep your mind in a relaxed state. Every thought is really a meditation. And I want you to think about that statement for a little bit. And whatever one gives their thoughts, they're powerful. And they are worth the efforts that you put into meditating. So anyway, when you think about you're taking and you're getting yourself ready to relax, and your breath, you think about the breath, and you just get yourself quiet, and you think about that, and you breathe in. And when we breathe in, we are going to think about peace and love and light and wisdom. And you're going to be in Parna. That's engaging the divine harmony and emerging your life essence and bringing all that into play. Now, when you breathe out, you should be releasing all of your fears and your anxieties, anything that's negative, all your frustrations, just wipe them out with that breath. When you breathe in, you're thinking peace and love and harmony and all of the wonderful things that you want in your life. And then when you let that breath out, you let all of that fear and anxiety and all the things that don't really mean anything. You say, oh, I just can't stand it. But know one thing, that the universe is your divine, you are in divine order. Because you are part of that divine order. And harmony is the law of your being. It's all there. And then you get your body to relax. And you say to yourself, okay, now just relax. Because our body is just a vehicle in which we are here. It's for our soul's purpose to express through our journey. And it responds to the commands. So when you tell your body, you're going to tell it. You're going to say, I want you to relax now. You tell your eyes to relax, your eyebrows. You relax your shoulders and you lean back and you tell your neck, oh, feels good, right? Then you say to yourself, oh, well, maybe I better get my feet to relax. Mm-hmm. So you wiggle your toes and you get yourself all nice and cozy in a chair or laying down, whatever is comfortable for you. Well, if it's sitting up straight in the chair, fine. But what it needs to work for you, because you're unique. You're your own self. And so when whatever works for you, and you take each part of your body, start with your toes and your feet, and relax. Just give yourself a little massage on your feet going up. Rub your ankles and the calves of your legs and your thighs, and go right on up through your organs, right through your chakras, and just get them all relaxed. And then you say to yourself, okay, now I've got my mind, my body, okay, I got my body all there. I'm ready to rock and roll. But now you got to think about the mind. Now, you're going to put all your worries and your concerns away. You don't need them. Just set them aside, because you're going to give yourself a mental picture. And when you go in and you decide where you want to be, that's your choice. That's your space. And you just go and say, well, maybe I want to be on a cloud today and just float around. Or maybe you want to be a leaf and float down the river or a creek, or be on a still lake, or be in the forest, or be on the beach. That's what I do now that I'm in Florida. When I was up north, I had the farm and I had the animals, I had the horses, and I could go outside and get involved with that. But here in Florida, I go to the beach. And I kind of want to just share one thing is I get I got to go get my water fixed. So that when you're thinking about where you want to go and what you want to do, it's wherever your soul feels it's the most comfortable. And then you come to your thought process, you're at one. And you want to get with the Father, and because He and you are one. And you think, I am one with the source of all life. I am in harmony with life in all dimensions. I can explore any part of it. I can do what I want to do because the I am is who? The I am is God, and He is in you and with you at all times because we are one. And we give thanks for divine order as we explain the different parts of where you want to go. You need to be thanking them at the same time when you're in your realm and asking your guides and angels to give you direction. Always give thanks for that divine law and order, for your ability to coincide with your life in the divine law, because we all live in the divine law. And as we're putting things together, remember to focus on the importance of the oneness or the light. Don't let your thoughts run mundane. Don't be like a vacuum, because you'll get all these nasty things going through your brain, and then that'll just ruin your whole meditation. So and I know that's a hard exercise to do sometimes, because you'll think, I can't get my mind to be quiet. Well, you just have to just discipline it and say, now, I am a body. Who am I? I am a body. But more than that, I am emotions. I am a mind. And I am an eternal soul. And then try to establish your time with, your true identity, trying to find out just who you are, or your life, your love and intelligence and the power, or whatever the purpose is in life that you're looking for in your meditation. To focus on that and to fold it to one of the highest spiritual potentials that you have. And I'm going to share something with you that I had happen to me down here. And it's when I said to you earlier about me having to have a water fix, when I get real antsy, if all I have to do is just see the water and I'm in good shape, it just happens. Well, when I first came here, and I was really trying to help my daughter, it was Christine, and I had to go to where her condo was at Clearwater Beach, and I had to go past a place called it's Gulf Boulevard. It runs the whole coast. Anyway, I think it's called Sand Key Park. Well, anyway, I saw the sign, good pay too much attention to that. Anyway, I'm driving up, and the road kind of just starts to elevate. And I'm just driving right up the road, and all of a sudden, I just gasp for air, because all of a sudden I'm at the top. I thought I was at the top of the world, and all I could see was water. On my left, it was nothing but the Gulf of Mexico, and I'm just like, oh, did I just die and go to heaven? I was just absolutely, like this. And I'm thinking, oh my God, get it together, Connie. And so, of course, then I, continue over the bridge. But at that moment in time, it was just like, I have found a place. So every now and then, I get in my car, and then I just go down that road, down Gulf Boulevard, and up and over that bridge. And the water, when the sun is out, it glistens. And sometimes I go even when it isn't glistening. When it's a cloudy day and I need a water fix, I go anyway. And I'll go up over that hill or up over that bridge, and I'll be like as high as I can stand. I haven't gone over the Skyway bridge yet, but this one here is high enough for me for right now. And it's pretty awesome. But you know what? I'm just trying to tell you that we're all different. And we all have to find our own little niche as far as where we want to go in a meditation. And you can we're in divine harmony. You ask for order in the universe. And your life is part of the harmony of order. You can be safely release your anxieties. You don't have in problems into the all-knowing and the all-loving divine, and it'll all be taken in divine order. And you will not have to take those worries with you if you let go of them and leave them. We are so, so blessed that all source of life and in itself, to be able to just give thanks for that divine law and order, for the ability to coincide with life and the divine love. We are so, so blessed. And when you're thinking about gratitude and thanksgiving, and you're keeping that channel open for the free flow of the universe, of the good to come to you, you can resolve to be open and responsive at all times. Remember when I started out and we were talking about every moment is a meditation. And I meditate in the morning, and I usually meditate at night as well, because I ask all my angels to guide and protect me at night. And those are just things that we just feel, okay, comforting to know that they are with us. And I am so blessed to have, I don't know how to explain this, but it's like I know I'm in the right place all the time now. I didn't used to have that. But now it's like I'm in my own kingdom. Now I have a beautiful little home that I live in, but I'm not talking about that kingdom. I'm talking about me, my soul, my abilities are opening up and starting to just all blossom like they have never before. And I am so, so thankful that I am able to be here today sharing what wisdom, maybe as the word I'll use, that I've learned through my years. And one of the things that we all have to do is not be afraid to meditate. Don't have that anxiety. I know it's hard. Everybody's got in the fast pace, and everybody's running, and they haven't stopped, and I can't do that. I just can't quiet myself down. I can't get my mind quiet. But with all the information that we have today, that we are given, and that with technology and through the universe, we have everything that we need going forward. We are so, so blessed. And so I am probably, I'm trying to search for the word. I just know I'm loved. I just know it. And it's like, okay, somebody said, well, how do you know you're loved? Well, it's just there. And when my heart, when we reach out there and you ask for the love to be there, it's there. You don't have to, it just, everything, like earlier, Spirit was talking to me and said, you need to talk about the fact that when you walk into a room and you get a bad, oh, I don't know, maybe I better go back out, come back in again. When that happens to me, what I do is I will stop. I may not leave the room. But what did I talk about earlier? Breath. I take, and I'll take a real soft, easy breath, and I push it out, taking all that negative vibration away from me. And then I just breathe in love and light and wisdom. And then I'm thinking, okay, maybe I can bring that to you, to wherever this negative is, whatever I'm feeling that isn't feeling right. That's what I try to do. And then the next thing you know, it's like, oh, it's light and easy, and everybody's laughing and joking, or maybe having a good time. Now all of a sudden it was a real tight situation. So those are just things that if we do those things in the consciousness, not just in our subconscious, but if we can do that in the conscious of sharing that, when you walk into another person's vibration, sometimes I can feel if a person's love tank is empty. And I'll think, oh my gosh. And then I'll say, if I know them well enough, I'll just say, hey, can I give you a big bear hug? Can I give you that nice warm fuzzy? And it's like, oh God, how did you know I needed that? Well, I just kind of felt that, But the same thing, but if you don't know somebody, like I met a young lady and I walked up behind her and I was standing there and we were talking and I looked at her and I said, could I give you a hug? And she turned and she looked at me and she said, well, thank you so much for asking. But yes, I really could use a hug. But thank you for asking. So you see, we don't always know if that person can receive it. But you know what? We all have, when we see a situation, we can send positive energy thoughts. And those things will all start to be just exactly what they need to be. And so when you're thinking about your meditation and you're relaxing, think about the things that you need to do about relaxing. And if you say to me, oh, I don't have 20 minutes. Well, don't take 20 minutes then. Give yourself 5. And just say, okay, I'm going to do 5 minutes. And then just sit down, get quiet, and just flush out all that stuff. And just do 1, 2, 3. And you say, okay, I'm in there. I'm on. Okay, I'm on. And then you just say to yourself, you go back to the I ams. I am. And this is what I say every day. I am healthy, I'm wealthy, and I'm wise. And I think, how much more could I ask for? The 3 I ams, and know that the Lord, the God that is in me, is with me and taking care of all the things that need to be taken care of in my life. My health is just doing going in leaps and bounds in the positive. And it's just like, I'm so cooked. And when my doctor hugged me twice before I got out of his office this time when I went, because he said, you're doing it. I don't know what you're doing, girlfriend, but he said, you just keep doing what you're doing because all the numbers are looking fantastic. So with that, you just say to yourself, okay. And those are things that when you say to yourself, you're worth the time. Each and every one of us are worth the time to take and give your body, this vehicle, give it the time it needs to have that thought process of getting into the oneness, the I am. I am an emotion. I am mind. I am the eternal soul of my being. And know that love intelligence and law and power and life itself is the purpose of life is to unfold into your highest spiritual potential. And you can do that. You can do it. Each and every one of us can raise our own level of consciousness through the process of meditation. And it doesn't have to be a 20-minute meditation. It can be your every thought in your everyday thought. Remember that. Your thoughts are meditation. So when you're having a bad time, think about the good thinking, putting good, everything good in front of you in your thought process. And I'm telling you, it will materialize. It's just like I said earlier, when I ask for a person to come into my life, a true individual, that, and bang, and the next thing you know, we're creating a center, and life is moving, and there's never been one here like this, and it's like, oh, it's like a rocket ship almost. You say to yourself, hey, we're going to rock and roll and make things happen. And so those are the things that can happen for you. You have to make it happen. And God in the universe, all the harmony and love that's out there is all yours. It's yours for the asking. All you got to do is reach out there and grab it and hug it. And it's yours. And one more time, I'm going to talk about it because I think it's important. And that is gratitude and thanksgiving. And keeping your channel open for the free flow of the universal good that will come to you. And be open to the divine guidance, and you'll feel the willingness to be the instrument through which divine love can be expressed. So I don't even know what time it is and how much time I have left, to be honest, because we got started so late. But I had something I wrote down, and I wanted to read it to you. The seed of love, think about the words there. The seed. When you think about whether it's a flower, when you plant a flower, it's a seed. And you do that with love. And then you have to have what? You have to have sun for divine light. Now remember, you have to plant the seed within yourself and ask for divine light. And then what else do you need? You need water of the spirit to germinate. So when you plant your seeds in your heart and you let the divine light come into your heart, and then you bring in the water of the spirit to germinate it, then the seed of divinity within you starts to grow and develop. It will follow the law of its own nature and come forth into fulfillment. And I don't know if I think I'm pretty close to being done. But again, I want to thank Denise and all of you forgive me for being late today and having to go into Denise's time. But I just want you to know that I'm very, very grateful for each and every one of you and all of those that listen to the archives and listen to the shows. We're very, very blessed. And I hope that we can continue. And like I said, next week I'll have my friend Magdalene here, and she'll be sitting right here next to me. So we'll get to meet her and all the good plans and things that she's got going for us down here in Florida. And God bless you all.
Thank you, Connie. Thank you, everyone, for joining us this morning. Next up is The Mystic's Heart with yours truly. And again, Connie, fantastic show. And everyone, thank you for joining Connie on her very first Be Live TV show. You rocked it, Connie. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a beautiful morning, everyone.
Okay, how do I get out?